Recording processes part 1. Great way of starting to organize your mind to think about processes is to look at the global view of the entity that you're looking to document. I like to use Mind Mup 2 for this because it's very visual and it's very easy to change. In fact, it's a great tool to use when you're brainstorming with a group, and you can just throw ideas in by using the tab key to represent a new node or arm of the tree, and we can document very easily what the steps are in the process, and later you can shuffle them around to put it into a meaningful order. Mind Mup 2 consists of some terminology. These are called nodes. So marketing strategy is the parent node, and these are the child nodes. If you want to create a new node, you just align the cursor, hit the tab, and you then can add a new node. Type in the wording that you want to represent that node, and click on it again, hit the tab key, and you can create another child below that. If you want to create text against a particular node, you click on the node and you go into the notes option, and here you can type in the notes that references that particular node. You'll see once you go out of there, this little icon shows to say that there are notes against that part. Now, if you want to see different views, if you want to reduce the screen, you just hit the hide the sidebar, and that will reduce that screen back to the main. Now, you may wish to see a very summarized view of the mind map, in which case you can collapse the nodes. And to do that, all I have to do is click on a particular node and go to here and collapse the subtree. If you want to see all the branches or the child nodes, you just have to expand the subtree. If you want to add an image for a particular item, you just click on the node and insert an image. You can insert a file attachment. If you wanted to give an index of colors, for example, where I've got different colors represented here, which could represent the different people that are in charge of that particular function, you can insert a new parent node, a new root node, and then you can indicate what it is that you want to have the new root node to document. So I'll go insert a new root node, and I can say index, and each of those can have Angela, and I want my color for this particular node for the background of it to be in this blue color. So where you see blue, and then I color these in, and that means I am responsible for that particular function. So I'd suggest that you just go through each of these headings here and to see what each of them does, and also here. So you'll see you can edit the text. There's a number of different options. One interesting part is the theme. I always use the productivity theme, but there are other themes that you can use, such as straight lines, simple. I just find the productivity theme is the easiest for me to work with. That ends the introduction session. Just always remember to auto-save, or to make sure you save the map at the end. So I'm going to now turn on the saving to make sure that these are saved. The next part I want to show you before we finish off is how to download Mind Mup. So if you're a first-time user, you go to your drive, you add a new, go down to more, and you'll see from here you can connect more apps. And when you click on that, you will need to search on Mind Mup 2 for Google Drive, and then hit enter, and it'll bring it up into the toolbox here for you. Happy mind mapping!